Hello, everyone, and welcome so much to this space today. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and meet me on your mat in a child's pose. This is going to be knees spread out nice and wide, big toes touch behind you together, and begin to lay the torso down. Allow the hands to touch the earth, reaching out, stretching in front of you, and allowing the body to just fall nice and heavy. Allowing the forehead to kiss the earth below you. Really tuning in to this time, allowing the body to ground down into the earth. When we allow ourselves to ground down into the earth, it frees us from the anxiety of fleeting nature of our thoughts. Sometimes we might feel that things are moving too fast, or sometimes we might allow our thoughts to just kind of run away and create fear in our minds. So through the practice of mindfulness, of grounding our own being, of observing our thoughts, and knowing that we are in complete control, we are able to come back to center, to come back to home and who we are. And this allows ourselves to be more calm, to rid ourselves of anxiousness. So as we sit here in our child's pose, setting up for our practice today, thanking ourselves for showing up on our mat, taking a few moments out of our day to be completely present with ourselves, to be completely in the moment, and knowing that this is our time for ourselves, and no one needs or wants anything from us in this moment. Imagining a barrier of light surrounding our mat, and knowing that the only importance for the next couple of moments while we sit with ourselves and ground down into the earth stays within the mat. This is our protection. Just allow yourself some deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, big sighs. Last one. From here, we're going to go ahead and shift into a tabletop position. A nice flat back, shoulders over wrists, knees and hips aligned. And from here, we're going to go ahead and shift it to some cat-cow poses. On our inhale, we drop the belly down, gaze goes up. On our exhale, we drop our chin, bringing it to chest, arching the back, pulling the navel up. And just continue with your breath here as naturally and organically as feels comfortable to you. Inhaling, gaze goes up. Exhaling, rounding, coming in. Inhaling towards the heavens. Exhaling inward. Maybe you allow the body to sway from side to side, creating some circles with your breath and movement on your inhales and exhales. There is no right or wrong way to move in the body. Movement is the ultimate medicine. It is here to shift up the energy, to shake away the stagnant, and to pull in creativity and abundance into the human. It is primal. It is our innate magic. So whatever feels comfortable for you in your body as you move, I invite you to do so. Taking nice breaths, staying in tune with your breath. If your mind begins to wander, bring attention back to the pressure underneath the palms of your hands, maybe your shins, the tops of your feet, and your breath. From here, go ahead and come back to center into a tabletop. We're going to drop down into a puppy pose. So staying on our knees, allowing the hands to just reach out in front of you, pulling the torso down. Maybe the chin even plants onto the earth, gazing a little bit in front of you. Just whatever feels comfortable for you in your puppy pose. A nice deep stretch here. Holding for just a few moments. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk the hands back up into a tabletop. From here, begin to walk the hands back towards the feet, coming up onto the balls of our feet and then onto our fingertips. We're going to work on coming into a squat and then coming up into a standing. Slowly just bringing the hands, walking them to find our balance on our feet, putting pressure onto the soles of our feet, and coming up into a standing, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, raising the body up until you're in a full stand. Coming into a mountain pose. Bringing the feet hip width apart, allowing the hands to fall at the sides, palms face forward, while the back of the hands are facing behind you. Spread the fingers out nice and wide and start to allow some pressure and tension as if something is pushing on those palms and you are pressing them forward. Pull the shoulder blades back behind you, standing up nice and tall, gaze goes forward. Slight bend in the knee. Allowing the feet to stay nice, firm, and grounded. Coming into our true north posture here. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, release all the tension, shake out the arms a little bit. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and begin to play with balance. So I invite you to go ahead and take tree pose if you'd like. If you know where we're going, go ahead and meet me there. If not, go ahead and shift the weight into your left leg, beginning to raise the right leg up. Now, you want to avoid placing your right foot on your knee, but you can use it as a little kickstand on your ankle or on your calf or above on your upper thigh. Just avoid placing it on the knee. Whatever feels the most comfortable for you in your tree pose, you can allow your hands to fall at your side at heart center or raise them up towards the heavens. Whatever you feel called to do in your practice. Staying here for just a couple of breaths. And then from here, you can stay right where you are, or if you'd like to take it a little bit further, you can go ahead and lean the body forward just slightly, taking that right leg and extending it back behind you. Beautiful. Maybe the arms follow the foot behind you. Maybe they reach forward. Maybe you hook your right foot and your hand coming into a dancer's pose. Maybe you stay right where you are. Maybe you decided to stay in tree pose. Whatever feels best for you. Go ahead and release Other side. Shifting the weight into our right foot this time, coming up into a tree pose with our left foot bent. Remembering to stay off of that knee, but we can be anywhere from our ankle to our calf to our upper thigh. You can stay right here for a couple of breaths, bringing the hands to heart center or above the head. Maybe you stay right where you are. Perhaps you shift into an airplane or a dancer's pose. Whatever you feel called to do in your practice today. From wherever you are, go ahead and lower that left foot, bringing the legs a little bit wider than the hips. Arms towards the heavens in a nice, beautiful, bright star pose. As you cactus the arms down, squat a little bit, coming into our goddess pose. From here, hold. Maybe you shift the body from side to side just a little bit. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and turn that left foot to be parallel with the mat. The right foot in front of you points forward, arms to follow, coming into our warrior 2 pose. Gaze goes over that right hand. Beautiful. Nice and strong here. Maybe you reach forward just a little bit. From here, maybe you go ahead and bring that right elbow to meet the right knee and raise the left arm towards the heavens in an extended side angle. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and release. Come back to a warrior 2. From your warrior 2, meet me back in star. From star, come back into a goddess. Shift to the other side, warrior 2. Bending the left leg this time. Gaze goes over our left hand. Nice and strong, lean forward. Maybe you bring that left arm down to meet your left leg and your right arm towards the heavens into an extended side angle pose. Beautiful. Go ahead and untwist back to warrior 2, coming back into our star. From our star this time, go ahead and squat all the way down into a little yogi squat here. Hands to heart center, elbows on the inside of the knees. Beautiful. Maybe you take a little bounce here. Maybe you sway from side to side. Whatever feels best and called to you in your practice today. All right, go ahead and sit the booty down, bringing the feet in front of us, the heels, the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to fall out wide into a butterfly pose. Bring the hands to heart center. Go ahead and release. Place the left arm down towards the heaven. Raise the right arm up and lean it over towards the left, pressing the ribs over towards the right, opening up that side body. Beautiful. On an inhale, come to center. Exhale, place that right hand down, lifting the left arm up over towards the right, ribs over towards the left. Beautiful. And with your breath, go ahead and come back to center, arms towards the heavens, raised up nice and high. Bring those hands behind the head, interlace the fingers. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and allow the chin to fall to chest, ever so slightly. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and release and come right back up into center. Allow the legs to fall out in front of you, nice and long in a Dandasana or a staff pose. From here, you can go ahead and just slightly reach towards the toes. If you can't bend very far, you're absolutely perfect. Just a little bit of tension, keeping a nice flat straight back. And go ahead and just hinge at the hips. You can use a strap here or something if you'd like to hook it around your toes. If not, just go ahead and just lightly bend. We're not really trying to overextend or be too flexible. It's not about touching your toes or laying down flat. It's just about hinging at the hips just a little bit and allowing the body weight to naturally fall. Beautiful. All right, and from here, go ahead and bring the feet into the body. We're going to go ahead and cross our legs. Now, if it's not comfortable for you to sit in easy pose with your legs crossed, you can go ahead and skip this, keep the legs out nice and long, or just kind of allow them to sit nice and near each other. They don't have to be stacked on top, just bent slightly. Whatever feels best for you. If something ever hurts or doesn't feel comfortable in a yoga posture, I always recommend that you skip it or modify it in some other way. There is no reason to overextend yourself or to push the body. The yoga practice for the asanas, which is the movements, is simply just to be in tune with your body, and every single person's body is built beautifully and different and perfect for them. And it is very important to remember that this isn't about a flexibility contest or bringing our egos into pushing ourselves into doing something painful. All right, so from wherever you are, go ahead and allow the hands to just fall where they will. Maybe they're on top of your knees, facing down. Maybe the palms are up. Maybe they're in your lap. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're going to just take some nice, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Very cleansing and healing. Inhale with me through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and do some alternate nostril breathing. So go ahead and take your thumb and press it, closing the right side of the nostril, keeping the left side open, taking a nice deep inhale here. Now go ahead and take your ring finger and block the left nostril. From here, we're going to blow that air out of our right side. Inhale on the right. Beautiful. Close the nostril with the thumb. Exhale, release on the left. Inhale on the left. Go ahead, close it up with the ring finger and exhale on the right. Inhale, close, exhale, inhale, close. Now go ahead and continue with your breath, doing alternate nostril breathing. Just as we move forward here for the next few breaths, go ahead and continue. This activates the left and right hemispheres of the brain. It promotes relaxation, helps relieve anxiety, clears the lymphatic system. I absolutely love this breathwork practice. Beautiful, everyone. Go ahead and continue with your breath for just a few moments. All right, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and allow the hands to release down. Take a nice deep inhale through both nostrils. Sigh it out through the mouth into a lion's breath. So what you're going to do is you're going to open the eyes really big, open the mouth really big, tongue comes out, nice big growl, and release that breath. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. So we're going to do one more breathing exercise, and we're going to do a breath of fire. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. We're going to do this as rapidly and fast as possible without hyperventilating. We're drawing the belly in. We're drawing the breath in through the belly. You can put one of your hands on your belly if that helps. Breathing deeply in, allowing the belly to expand and deflate. So you know that the breath is coming in through the belly and not raising up through the chest. This is just a nice little reminder for ourselves to kind of help us. So go ahead and whenever you're ready, start your breath of fire, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, nice and fiery, as rapidly as possible without hyperventilating, and deeply through the belly, deep belly breaths. And let us begin. Release. Nice. Coming back to center. Allowing the breath to come back to normal. Knowing we got just a nice couple of moments of deep cleansing in through the breath for our light and easy intro into breathwork practice today. Beautiful. From here, you can stay right where you are if your legs are crossed, keeping the spine nice and erect towards the heavens. You can allow the hands to fall into your lap and close your eyes. And from here, we're just going to allow ourselves to be nice and heavy. We are going to pull down a beautiful, vibrant light coming straight from source heavens, coming into our crown and our third eye, pulling it all the way down through our throat, our heart, coming into our solar plexus, our sacral, grounding down and coming down into earth. From here, this beautiful light that is completely ours and connected directly with our highest self and source God energy, as it touches the entirety of the human, it gives us a little reset and cleanses each individual energetic field. From here, it expands outward onto the human, covering up the entire body. We're covering up the whole front body. We're even bringing this beautiful warm light behind the back, touching all the shadows, cleansing out any cobwebs, any stale energy that needs to be moved, that is no longer serving us in the human. Go ahead and dusting all the cobwebs off of the soul, off of the energetic body. Beautiful. And from here, this energy extends outward to north, to south, to east and west, enveloping all directions, expanding out from us, knowing that we are protected by ourselves, that we are the highest sovereign, and we are in complete control of all of our actions, of everything that we say, that we are in control of the thoughts that we think that help manifest our perception of our own reality. And knowing that just a simple change in perspective and attitude will serve the highest abundance and greatest good for ourselves. Take a big, deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for being here today, for showing up for yourselves in your practice. I honor you as I honor myself. Thank you so much, and namaste, everyone. Until next time.